Welcome to Morning Flow. This is Leo Bray coming to you from Ruth Hardy Park in Palm Springs on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org or Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center on Facebook to check out our schedule and stop by the tip jar. Speaking of schedule, tomorrow there'll be no 8:15 class and no 10 o'clock class. There'll be a 9:45 class here in the park, here on Zoom with Kristen herself for New Year's Day. We'll start out today sitting. You don't have to sit the way I'm sitting. Sit so that you're comfortable. You could kneel if you'd rather kneel than sit. Feel into your contact with what you're sitting on. Maybe you're sitting on props, maybe just on the ground. Close your eyes if you like. Thinking about the length of your spine to help you sit up tall without being rigid or stiff. Close your eyes if you want. Did I already say that? It's one of those days already. It's okay. Focus on your breath, letting your breath slow down and get deeper. Notice the movements of your breathing and the way that these movements feel in your body. Extend this noticing throughout your body. Take in whatever is going on. Notice whatever's there to be noticed, whatever sensations are present in your physical body. Anytime that your mind wanders during practice, gently come back to focusing on your body, focusing on your breath. Remember that you're welcome to skip or modify anything at all to take care of yourself. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth or the side. Let your eyes open if they're closed. Let's start right into some big movements because we're chilly here. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head tip back. Exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward. Follow your breath, do it a few more times. Maybe you're not chilly as you watch this, but some of us are. I know it's chilly in Mexico City, where Yanni's joining us from. It's chilly in Palm Springs. After your next exhale, sit up tall. Take some side bends and some seated twists. Reach your hands to the sides, rest your fingertips on the ground, stay tall in your spine. Inhale, reach your left arm up alongside your ear. Exhale, reach across to your right. Feeling for length from your hip up through your fingertips. Inhale to bring yourself upright. As you exhale, bring your left hand to the ground behind you and your right hand to your left leg. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale to twist some more. Asking your body on each exhale if it wants to go further. Let yourself unwind, face front again. Inhaling, raise your right arm up alongside your ear. Exhaling, reach to your left. Inhale to bring yourself upright. As you exhale, come into your other twist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist some more. See how much is enough. Let yourself unwind and come back to center. Let your chin come towards your chest. Slowly roll your ear towards your shoulder. Let your head tip back. Continue in slow, gentle circles. Change direction. And when you finish the next circle, lift your chin, look forward. Let's come up onto our hands and knees. You might tip to one side or tip forward to get there. Hips above the knees. Shoulders above the wrists. Or shoulders behind the wrists if it's too much on your wrists here. Reach back and press into the ball of your right foot. Take a couple breaths, let that leg lengthen. With an inhale, pick your foot up, reach straight back to the sole of your foot. With your next inhale, reach your left arm to the side. Bend your knee, reach back, take hold if you can. Kick against your hand, raise your knee, raise your chin. Release and lower down. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head and tailbone go up. Exhale, draw your heart up, let your head and tailbone come down. Take a few more breaths with cow pose, cat pose. Come back to table. Reach back, press into the ball of your left foot and take a couple breaths. On an inhale, pick your foot up and reach straight back. With your next inhale, reach your right arm to the side. Bend your knee, reach back, see about taking that bind. Stretching your quads and opening your shoulder, opening the midline of your body. Release, come down, take a few cow and cat breaths. And take a few breaths, just explore any movement you want, starting from here. Maybe you go front to back, or make circles, or maybe it's more random, feeling into what your body needs. There's no wrong way to explore movement. we'll start to stand into a forward fold, wrapping up your exploration. Step your right foot up between your hands and your left foot up to meet his hangout, with arms and head hanging down heavy. Bend one leg to the other, sway back and forth. Maybe your hands drag on the ground, maybe they hang in the air, or clasp your elbows. Slowly nod your head. Shake your head. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, come down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let your hands down at your sides. Wardrobe adjustments, wearing out layers. Lift your left shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. Then your right shoulder up and back and down. Inhale, reach out to the sides. Exhale, reach for your shoulder blades. Or if you like, you can take eagle arms. Maybe intertwine your arms and press your hands together. And then move your elbows and hands forward and up. Either is fine. Inhale, open your arms. As you exhale, cross the other one. Inhale, open up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Interlace your fingers. Flip your palms up. Look up at your hands. Lift up your heart. Inhale to come upright. Exhale to bend to the right. Inhale to come back up. Exhale to bend to your left. Inhale to come back up. Exhale to let your arms come down. I think it's too chilly to lose the jacket. I'll have to lose the hat. Something's got to get too warm, but I know a tank top's not going to be enough. We'll start some sun salutations. Inhale your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to a plank. You can let your knees down if shorter plank is better. Let your hips come down in line with your shoulders and your knees. With an exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Keep your elbows in close. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift your head and chest to whatever height is okay for your lower back each time. Maybe next time will be higher. Exhale, rock back. Throw your toes under. Press into your feet to lift your knees. Press into your hands to lift your butt. Downward dog. Pedal your feet up and down. Let your heels draw closer to the ground. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step your feet forward. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale to come down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale down. Step back to your plank. Exhaling, lower, maybe just halfway. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, come down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Amazing how much warmer a couple of those will make you. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower. Inhale to bring your heart forward. Exhale back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a drink whenever you need to. When you're talking, you need it more often. This will be a test of how well the socks work on this plastic rug in a lunge. Hands at your heart. Step your right foot back, find a high lunge. Just giving myself an extra challenge to keep my tootsies warm. If the high lunge becomes too much, at any point you can let the back knee down and uncurl the back toes. So know that you have that option whenever you might want it. Sometimes your knee will just not feel so good. Bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, sink forward in your hips, lower your arms. Inhale, glide back, raise your arms. And let the movement with your legs be as big or small as you want. How does it feel in your hips, your quads, your hamstrings, your knees, your glutes? From the top of this movement, let's twist. Reach your left hand forward, reach your right hand back. You can always bring that front hand to the knee. You start to wobble too much. Come back through center and twist to the left. Come back through center. Take a big step forward. Push off the back foot. Step forward. Then step the other foot back. Find your other lunge. Find stability on your feet here. Remember, you can always drop the back knee. You don't have to do it the same way as the other side. Maybe this side needs something different. When you're steady, bring your arms up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, rise. Beautiful, smooth, continuous breath. Smooth, continuous movement. Finding the strength. The slowness. Twist to the left. Come back to center. And twist to the right. Come back to center. Big step forward. Beautiful. Another drink. Okay, still figuring out what to wear. I think I have to lose this and put the hat back on. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. I think when we put it on YouTube, we'll call it Costume Change Day. Come up with a title. With your hands at your heart, step your right foot back, planted at about a 45-degree angle. Warrior one. Need to silence this noisemaker. There we go. Reach your arms up. Feel for grounding in the ball of the front foot and the outer edge of the back foot. Small bend in the front knee. Make sure the knee is aimed where the toes are aimed. Turn your pinkies in towards each other. Bring your elbows to your rib cage. Lower your forearms parallel to the ground. See if you can keep your elbows in close. Inhale, slide your hands open. Exhale, bring them forward again. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands onto your hips. Pivot your right foot open so it's perpendicular to your left foot, and slide in a line directly behind your left foot. And maybe take up some more space between your feet if that feels good. I like a deeper stance when I go from the Warrior 1 we were just in to Warrior 2 here. Square your shoulders above your hips. Reach your arms to the sides. Look over your left fingertips. Inhale, rotate your hands back. Exhale, rotate forward. And do it 3 more times. If it helps you to get more rotation, you can bend your elbows. Maybe you can tune into the feeling of your shoulder blades sliding up and down your back. Check in with your left knee. Make sure it's aimed where your toes are aiming. If it's not, it's going to be less stable and less safe. Turn your left palm up, keeping the lower body as it is. Inhale, tip back, reach up. Left hand up above your face. Right hand can rest lightly on your right leg. Press to your right hip for support. Or you slide across your lower back in a half bind. Exhale, tip forward to side angle. Reach forward. Left arm to left thigh. Right arm reaching overhead. Just a light touch with the arm. Don't dump your weight there into the arm and into the leg. Using your core. Circle your right arm if you like. If you want to play with some additional core work, you could reach your left arm forward or out to the side. Bring that left arm back in if it's extended. We'll do a dancing warrior. Keep the lower body here. Inhale, tip back, reach up. Exhale, tip forward, reach forward. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back up to Warrior 2. And let's dance to Gentle Warrior. Inhale, straighten your left leg, raise your arms, turn your head to the right. Exhale, bend your knee, lower your arms, turn your head to the left. Inhale, we go up. Exhale, we come down. 2 more. Straighten that left leg most of the way. A small bend in your knee will protect your knee. Draw your right hip back. Slide your left hand forward and tip. Left hand down, right hand up. Triangle. Bottom hand might be on the ground or in the air or on your hand or on a block. No, on your hand. On your leg or on a block. There's only one hand down here. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Inhale, reach your left hand forward and stand. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot and step forward. Yeah, I'm taking a drink. You don't have to, but I do. Hands at your heart. We'll do it all on the other side. Step your left foot back. Plant it at about a 45-degree angle. Find your Warrior 1 feet, your Warrior 1 legs. Grounding, steadiness. When you're steady in your base, reach your arms up. Turn your pinkies in. Good. Strong, stable warrior. Bring your elbows down to your ribs. Lower your forearms parallel to the ground. Keeping your elbows in. Inhale, slide your hands apart. Exhale, bring them towards the front. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Bring your hands to your hips. Pivot your left foot open, slide in the line behind your right foot. I'm just going to reorient for the camera here. Bring your shoulders in line above your hips. Check that the right knee's aimed where the right toes are aimed. Back legs long and strong. Reach your arms to the side, palms down. Look over your right fingertip. Warrior two. Inhale, turn your palms up. Exhale, rotate forward. 3 or 4 more times. Inhale and exhale. The Forest Yoga folks call this kite wing, named after some bird. Turn your right palm up, keeping your lower body where it is. Inhale, tip back and reach up, reverse warrior. Exhaling, tip forward, right forearm to right thigh, reach forward overhead with your left arm. If you like, circle your left arm. If you like, extend your right arm. Play with some more further core engagement. If your right arm is extended, bring it back in. Next warrior dance. Inhale, reverse, tip back, reach up. Exhale to side angle, tip forward, reach forward. Let's do it 3 more times. Beautiful, smooth, continuous movement and smooth, continuous breath. Such a pretty way to work on your core. So much more fun than crunches. Inhale back up to warrior two. Set up for the dance to gentle warrior. Inhale, straighten your right leg, raise your arms, turn your head to the left. Exhale, bend your knee, lower your arms, turn your head to the right. 3 or 4 more times. Inhale, glide up. Exhale, glide down. Then straighten your right leg out most of the way. Draw your left hip backwards. Slide your right hand forwards. And tip. Right hand goes down, left hand goes up. And teacher almost falls over. Bring your left hand onto your left hip. Inhale, reach your right hand forward and stand. Bring your right hand onto your right hip. Pivot onto the ball of your left foot. And step forward. Okay, the socks on the plastic rug are just a hazard. Won't do it again. I'll survive today. My stance keeps getting deeper and deeper. But that's okay. We're done with those wide-legged stances. Time for some balancing stuff. With your hands at your heart, shift your weight from one leg to the other, feet planted on the ground. Set your eyes on something that won't move. When you're ready, bring the weight into your right leg. Let that knee stay soft. Take your time, raise your left knee. Maybe your thigh comes parallel to the ground. Like opening a gate, bring your knee out to the side. And then bring your foot to your right leg. So it might be with your toes on the ground, your heel on your ankle. It might be the sole of your foot on your calf. Knee keeps tracking out to the side either way. Sometimes, some of us, put the foot on the thigh. Yeah, and sometimes it won't stay there. Sometimes that's because of what you're wearing. Your hands can stay here, pressing them inward together into your chest can help you stay steady, or the branches of your tree can go anywhere you want. Explore tree pose in any way you care to. You can put your foot down and pick it up again anytime. Maybe there's breeze in your branches, or maybe your tree is more still. If your hands are elsewhere, bring them back to your heart. Pivot your knee forward, let your foot down. Shake that right leg. Shake anything you want to shake. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart. Shift side to side again. As I shift around to find a better place on the grass, the more solid and level your footing is, the easier it is. Or another way to look at it, the bumpier or softer your footing is, the more challenging standing on one leg will be. When you're ready, bring the weight to your left leg. Take your time, raise your right knee. Open your hip. Bring your foot to your leg. I'm going to try again for the thigh. I think the socks are going to keep it from staying there. No? Oh, is that what's going to stay? Maybe. Do what you want with your arms and your hands. Nope, there we go, lower. Too slippery. Socks on the leggings. Make sure you're breathing. All the trees need air. If you choose to come out or don't choose to come out and fall, you can always start over. If your hands are elsewhere, bring them back to your heart. Bring your knee forward, let your foot down, and shake things out. Getting thirsty for someone who started out so chilly. We'll do another one-legged balance. We'll see how we do exploring it. It starts the same way with your hands at your heart. Shift your weight from one leg to the other. So we're going to do, this is like a variation on pigeon. Get into the hips without pressing the weight of the body down on top of the knee, like pigeon does. When you're ready, bring the weight to your right leg. Let that knee stay soft. Lift your left knee. Then cross your left ankle above your right knee. Turn your left knee towards the ground. Flex your left toes towards your shin. Keep pressing your hands to your sternum and to each other. And you're going to sit like there's a bench behind you, and you want to sit down with your legs crossed, releasing in the front of your hip, the back of your knee. Think about your elbows approaching your knee and your foot. Staying long in the spine. Just see how far it goes. It's always an exploration. You can still release your hip even if you don't go down very far. Just see what your hip needs. Sometimes we get this contact with the leg, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we decide to get down on the ground and do pigeon. When your elbows connect, it can be nicely steadying. It just happens over time, and sometimes we all fall. Controlled fall is the key, right? I kind of want to get back in just to talk you out. When you're ready to come out, inhale, straighten your leg, uncross, release, then shake things out. And we'll explore it on the other side. When you're ready, do any little dance you want before we do the other side. You can shift back and forth. In your time, drop the weight to your left leg. Pick up your right knee. Cross your ankle. Turn the knee down and flex the toes up. And take your time releasing. Front of your left hip and back of your left knee. Hands pressing in to center. Make sure you're breathing. Sometimes we hold our breath when we focus on these trickier things, and it never helps. I don't know why we do it, but we all do it sometimes, I think. Yes, and sometimes we come down low and put the fingertips on the ground. Folks online can't see him doing that. I'm not going to try it today. If if you want, if you get down real low, you can play with a little variation when you come out. You can use your hands or your arms to support the crossed leg as you stand. It feels very neat in the hip, and it looks funny, which is just a bonus. Let's come down and have a seat. Give those hard-working legs a break. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back towards you. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. As you exhale, pull down over your legs, and if your knees want to bend, let them bend. As you inhale, think of the crown of your head reaching forward. As you exhale, think of lowering some more. Inhaling, walk your hands up the front of your legs and sit yourself up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart to whatever degree feels okay in your body. And let your arms keep helping your legs. Bend your left leg, bring your left foot over by your right thigh or right knee. And pivot your torso, aim the center of your chest at your right foot and flex that right foot back towards you. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your leg. Reach your right arm out to the side, turn your head towards your hand. Turn your thumb down. Reach the back of your hand towards your left hip and peel your right shoulder back. Extend your arm and slide your right hand back over by your left hand. Reach your left arm to the side, turn your head to the left. Turn your thumb down, reach the back of your hand towards your right hip, and peel your left shoulder back. Extend your arm, turn your thumb up, reach your arm up alongside your left ear, reach your left hand towards your right hand. Reach your arm up and out and swing it across, bring your left hand back over by your right hand. Walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Let your arms assist. Extend the left leg, bend the right, bring the foot across, pivot your torso, flex your foot towards you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Reach your left arm out to the side, turn your head to the left. Turn your thumb down, reach the back of your hand towards your right hip and feel your left shoulder back. Extend your arm, Bring your left hand back over by your right hand. Reach your right arm to the side, turn your head to the right. Turn your thumb down, reach the back of your hand towards your left hip and peel your right shoulder back. Extend your arm, turn your thumb back up. Reach your arm up alongside your ear, reach your right hand towards your left hand. Reach back up and back out and swing your arm across and walk your hands up your leg. Using your arms, extend your right leg, nudge your legs in, bring the soles of your feet together with a big space between your heels and your pelvis. You're going to grab the ground, either reach over your ankles or under your ankles, and walk your hands forward on the ground. Make a pretzel. Let your neck disengage, let your head drop, breathe into your lower back. Start to scoot your hands back. Use your arms to press yourself upright. Keeping your feet together, bring them in as close as you can. Interlace your fingers, grab your toes in your hands. Wriggle on your seat, bring the bones closer to the ground. Tilt your pelvis forward. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward with your spine long. See how far the long spine will go. And when it stops, then let your head go down. Breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Let your arms help your legs. Lift your knees towards each other. Rest your hands on the ground out past your hips. Wiggle your feet further apart, maybe to the edges of your back. Let your knees go back and forth. Just explore how far they want to go. If they don't tap the ground like this, don't worry about it. When I first did this, my knees did not come close to the ground. Bring your feet in closer. You can set your feet this far apart, 2 fists between the tops of your feet. That's about the width you have between your hip sockets, so ankles lined up with the hips. I'm going to spin around, so as I come down onto my back, my head is close to the microphone. Come down onto your back with your heels as close to your butt as they will go. Pressing into the soles of your feet, inhale to lift your hips towards the sky for bridge pose. To open your heart further, you can if you want. Wriggle your shoulder blades towards each other. Clasp your hands under you. Extend your knuckles towards your heels. Make sure your neck is relaxed. If you're clasping your hands, release them. Exhale, slowly let your hips come down. Explore floating up and down at your pace for a minute or so. Inhale to lift up and exhale to come down. If you want to challenge yourself more, you can add extra breaths at the top. You could repeat the bind. You can move more slowly or reach up higher. Let your next exhale down be the last one. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Reach your arms out to the sides. Keeping your shoulders grounded, let your legs fall to the right and turn your head to the left. Slowly bring everything back to center. Cross your legs the other way and twist the other way. Softly come back up to center. Uncross your legs. Draw your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees. Rock and roll to massage your back against the ground. And reach your feet towards the sky. Reach your hands up, take hold of your legs or your feet. Play with bending and straightening your arms and legs. can invert for as long as you like. When you feel complete, make your way to your final resting pose. Maybe that's the traditional corpse pose with your legs extended, your feet splayed open, your hands resting by your sides. It's more important to be comfortable than it is to be in that posture. So if this is not comfortable to you, find a posture that is. Any shape in which you can be comfortably still for some minutes of quiet breathing, absorbing the benefits of your work, integrating your practice. You might just focus on your breath or choose something else to focus on, or let yourself unfocus. You could tune me out or tune in to a little body scan meditation. Picturing yourself lying on the ground. Notice your forehead. Is there a little crinkle there like you're thinking? Can you release it? Can you let that relax? Think about your jaw. Is it engaged? Is there some space between your teeth? Is your tongue engaged? Is it resting on the floor of the mouth? Feel the contact of your head on the ground, the grounding in your shoulders softening a bit more with each exhale, bringing you closer to the ground. Feel the way your contact shifts against the ground as you breathe. Parts of your back lifting away and touching down again. Feel where your sacrum touches the ground, your buttocks. Look at the weight of those strong legs now resting, softening, the grounding in your feet. With each breath, a little more ease, a little more openness, softness, bits of remaining excess tension melting away. Start to find some deeper breaths. Let your body begin to move around bit by bit. Allow your movements to gradually grow bigger and bigger. Taking your time, moving mindfully. When you're ready for bigger movements, gently sit yourself up. If you like, you don't have to sit up. And that's not said to rush anyone. Sometimes people fall asleep. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing practice today. The light within me sees and honors that same light within each of you. Namaste. Again, for those online, this is Leo Bray on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center. This is Ruth Hardy Park in Palm Springs, where we are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings. Normally Friday is 8:15 in honor of New Year's Day. Tomorrow there will be no 8:15. There will be no 10 o'clock. There will be 9:45 with Kristen right here, right there. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org or Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center on Facebook. Stop by the tip jar, check out the schedule. We're here every day on Zoom. Have a wonderful day.